good morning, everybody. So I am Phyllis Wetzel with Aloha Beautiful. And today I have Michelle Grace of Diamond Property Planning Solutions here. Welcome, Michelle.
Well, hi, hello. Thank you for having me today.
I am super excited to have you here. I love what you do. So I am over the moon to be able to do this. So since I know a little bit about you, how about you go ahead and tell me a little bit about you and your business so that others know about you too.
Well, a little bit about me. I have a background in architectural engineering and interior design. I served in the United States Air Force as an engineering officer. Woohoo! I worked in construction management at the Army Corps of Engineers, and I have lived in Tampa for 12 years now. And so I decided to pursue interior design because it combines all of my strengths. And I love design. So it was just the perfect combination. So I decided to go on my own and try something different and new. And here we are.
And you're doing a phenomenal.
Thank you so much.
I know I have seen your 3D renderings and they are beautiful. So what exactly is a 3D space planning and how does it enhance the process of what you do?
Well, space planning is basically laying out your space in a way that you're able to, you take the footprint of a plan and you lay it out and you make sure that you're able to bring functionality to a space. So that's pretty much the best way that I can describe it. And I like to use 3D with space planning because you're able to see your space. You're able to see what you're getting before you get it. So, and it's just the best way to help people visualize their space. So I love that. I love it.
I love it too. I mean, you do some phenomenal work. I had you plan out my front room, which is finally going to be getting done. So according to your plans, and I'm super excited to have that done because when I sat down with you and did the process, it was just amazing how I could see everything like you were right there. And it was just, oh my God, it was so amazing. So thank you for that. So what makes you stand out from your competitors?
Well, I like to consider myself as a hybrid because I have that architectural engineering background. So to me, the dream team is your architect, your engineer, and your interior designer, right? Because the architect could draw out floor plans, right? The engineer makes it stand up, okay? And then the interior designer comes in and can, just make everything look beautiful and make it functional. So I have a background in all three of those. So you get a unique experience with me because I'm able to understand, I can draw floor plans, that's the, basis of what I do, of course, with the 3D. And then engineering, I understand if you wanted to, move something, I can understand what it takes to do that. So when I bring in the other trades, I understand exactly what they're doing. I understand that process because I have a background in engineering and construction. So I'm able to understand and pretty much be a liaison between the trades and my client. So it's great to really understand how everything works in that process so that you could articulate what's going on to the client and to, my trade professionals. So that's the best way I can describe what I do and what sets me apart. And then the interior design is just the icing on the cake. That's the jewelry, right? When you get dressed,
that's your bling,
right? You know, you put your jewelry on. So I love all of it. It just speaks to all of my strengths.
Awesome. And you not only do residential, you do commercial too, correct?
I do commercial as well. Yes, I'm able to, any project, you know, I think a space is a space.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter if you have a funky layout, you know, I'm able to work with that space. It has walls. So I'm glad that you brought that up because I want people to understand what it is that I do and not confuse me with an architect or just engineer. You know, I am the interior designer. I can do all of those things. I've worked in that. I have education and experience in all of those. But, you know, when I work with my trade professionals, I don't step on their toes. I come in after their processes, depending on if it's commercial or residential. If it's residential and it's already built, then that's me. If it's something you want to build, then of course I can call in my professionals, the architect engineers that really can do that permitting to get, you know, the project moving. And I've been a project manager, so all of those processes are extremely important to make sure that your project is on time and on budget.
Awesome. So since we're talking about that, what is your most favorite project that you've done to date?
My most favorite project was a theater room because it's just a fun space. You know, I love projects that the client and I can just be creative. You know, it's your space. So I want to make sure that when we have our consultation and go over those design goals and objectives, that I really understand what it is that you're trying to accomplish. I want to make things the way that you live. And that's why 3D comes in. It's just so great because I can show that what we've discussed, I've really brought it to life. And so the two of us have, you know, just a great experience together, and you can see what you're getting. So that was my favorite project to do.
Oh, awesome. Is that actually in your virtual background?
That is in my virtual background. Yes, it is. And so that's just a 3D.
Just a snippet of it?
Yes, a snippet of it. And we could render that to really look realistic image to show you and then walk you through the space.
Awesome. You know what? I think you have a video clip of your good Lord, I can't even think. The theater room.
Yes,
so you know what? I will link that when I post this video. I will link that so this way people can see the full 3D and how gorgeous it is. So
awesome. That is awesome. I really like that for people to really go to my website, which is www.diamondpps.com, and then that way they could really check out more about what it is that I do, see a couple things, read through, and then you know, if they are interested and feel that I would be a good fit for them, then they can fill out one of the just fill out for a consultation and just tell me, you know, what works for them and give me a little bit about the information, and we just go from there. So you can see I like to do that in my background.
Oh, look at you.
Yes, what it is. And that was my favorite project. So I really appreciate that.
Yes. And last but not least, I'm going to ask, so what areas do you service? Is it only like specific areas or can you go anywhere in?
I can pretty much go anywhere. I've used Zoom a lot because, during COVID, um, I was able to just use Zoom and, kind of help people with measurements. And, some people already have their floor plans. So I can take those and, come up with their space. And, some people are good at taking measurements. And if you're not, I help you with that right over Zoom. But we're getting to the point that I'm able to come out. So I'm usually in the Wesley Chapel, Lutz area,
Okay.
but I will go, outside of that area.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Michelle. I really, truly appreciate you taking the time, answering some of my questions, and just getting people to know exactly what you do. And plus, you're a female veteran. You have my heart. You're an amazing person inside and out. And thank you again for being here.
Thank you so much, Phyllis. I really appreciate you.
You have a great day.
You too.